Hi guys, this is Clinton D'Souza and I'm here with a news episode of Straightforward, and today we'll be discussing with a Goan youngster who made her name big when she entered the film industry, and recently the movie has gone box office completely big. And I have with me none other than Gazella Veigas from Mumbai. She hails from Aldona, but at present she's in Mumbai. And hi Gazella, welcome to Goa 365.
Hi Clinton, thank you. Thank you so much.
First of all, many congratulations. You started off with your career with a small budget film which became so big and everyone is just talking about it, that is Dil Bechara. So we would like to know, how was that moment for you when you came to know that you will be assisting a director of Dil Bechara?
So, initially, well, I've been working with Mukesh Cabra Casting Company for around 3 years now, and I've managed different departments there, and I've gone on set or on shoot on different commercials that Mr. Chabra has directed. So when he got an offer for Dil Bechara, I was thrilled, I was thrilled that they asked him to direct the film. And it so happened that we immediately got into reading the script, thinking who will play the lead characters, and it was the entire film was set in Jamshedpur. So we were figuring where will our locations be, and trying to get out references and stuff of the place. So it so happened that Mr. Chabra had like a belief in me and my abilities, and he said, I would like you to assist me on this film, to be the director's assistant on it. And from then on, it just went so seamlessly, and I think it's been like an amazing journey.
Gazella, you were a bachelor student of mass communication. Then you went to Mumbai and you did your post-graduation, and then you came into the film industry. Do you think this was a good opportunity for you because you went through a complete study of the film industry and the media at large?
Yes, definitely, because everything that I learned on set, and because I was so well equipped on set because of what all I have learned in college, in my PG, and all that we've done, the short films, music videos, documentaries, songs, then the pilot episodes. That was all experience that I learned, and that actually helped me on set.
So, how was it, especially shooting or sharing the floor with Sushant Singh Rajput?
It was amazing. I mean, all the actors of our films were brilliant. They were really passionate. And Sushant was always, he was always so lively. He was always so down to earth. He was always so jolly. Like in between a scene, if everyone was tense and everyone was stressing, he would just start singing or start dancing, and he was just like a really amazing human being.
Now Sushant and even Sanjana must have known that it is your debut. How was that? How were you scared, kind of, because you're working with someone so big who he has come, and even she's doing her debut, but he's already an experienced actor right from the theater, then television to film industry to the big screen. So how was your mindset when you have to give directions or help someone to go as per this path?
So basically, when we decided that Sanjana will be the lead and Sushant will be both of them will be the leads of the film, so we started doing actor workshops, and we used to be meeting like on a daily basis. So I think it was a pretty seamless process, also because it was a debut for quite a few of us. It was Mukesh Chabra's debut, it was Sanjana Asangi's debut, and mine. So I mean, we all worked together, so we all had that nervousness, but I think it turned out pretty great.
Yeah, this movie also was produced and also with regards to Disney Hotstar. Hotstar also is something very big. So, how do you take that platform for yourself as a debutant?
It feels pretty great. I mean, I wouldn't have ever thought this is going to be my first film, that Bollywood film that I'm working on, and it'll be with such a huge platform, like Disney plus Hotstar and Fox being involved. I mean, it's pretty great. I guess this is what dreams are made of.
So, coming back, Dil Bechara was released. Everyone went crazy for it. Basically, after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, everyone wanted to know what was his last project. However, this last project of his became so big, and it also helped everyone, every cast and crew of this film. It was like a pearl. So, how would you take this movie after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput for you?
It was difficult because more than anything else, it was a shock initially. I mean, never would we have ever imagined went back like around 2 years ago when we were shooting, and somebody that you've been shooting with day in and day out is not there anymore. I mean, how do you deal with something like that? So it feels pretty unreal, honestly. But yeah. I mean, how as Mr. Chabra puts it, he launched him as an actor, and in turn, Sushant Singh Rajput launched Mr. Chabra as a director. And I feel that's like a very powerful line that he said.
Yeah. So, in July, this movie came out, and overnight this became like super big, and the trailer only broke the record of nearly 4.8 million likes within 24 hours, beating the record of even Avengers. So,
True,
how was that for you? Because you just started off, and you are looking figures in millions, billions. So, how was it for you?
It was. I mean, I was ecstatic. I would never imagine that this film would have gotten such a great response right from the trailer. But I think that's how it panned out, and it's great. I mean, it feels amazing though.
That last part of the movie is the most emotional part, even before, when he says that he has done the PET scan. So, what was that moment for you guys, especially on the set, and especially the ending was reframed and put again. Okay, the shots were reframed, and so how about coming to that idea and shooting those last moments of the film, and also adding them at the last moment?
So we didn't shoot. I mean, we had already. This was the end in the script, in the initial script. This was how it was gonna end. But I mean, the way it resonates with reality is so. I mean, we would have never imagined anything of this. But I think the way it panned out is, I don't know. Even when we were watching the film, we were like, wow. Like in so many instances, you feel it's Sushant talking to you.
Okay. This movie became overnight so big, which even made you big, especially in Goa. So, what was that reaction that you received from Goa, especially?
A lot of love, like a lot of love, and I think a lot of positivity, with everyone just sending their good wishes and everyone saying they are so proud of me. I mean, it was really, really sweet. I mean, I just feel a lot of positivity and a lot of love from everyone back home.
Coming back to the initial start of your career in the in this movie, that you already mentioned that you got a call that you'll be a part of this movie. So when you mentioned it to your family and friends, especially family, what was their reaction? Did they believe it, or they were like, it's something small, or it's just going to be a small series kind of? And because nobody expected that Dil Bechara will become so big today. So what was that reaction
True.
at the start and today?
So my family has always been my biggest support system. Like right from the start, anything I said, my mom and dad have always been like, go for it and do what you want to do and just be happy. So when I told them I'll be director's assistant on this film, and I'll be going to Jamshedpur to shoot and all that, and they were thrilled. Like when I tell my parents anything that I'm doing, they're just really, really happy and really, really supportive. Anything, be it anything small or anything big, so they are always happy and they're always proud. So that's amazing.
And what was the reaction when they came to know that this movie has become so big? So how was that? Were there like home celebrations in the lockdown, or it's just that you guys enjoyed more?
I think everyone's just waiting for me to come, and everyone's like, okay, we need a party. I'm like, but it's social distancing right now. Like, no. When you come, we are definitely having a party. But yeah, they're all very, very happy, and they're really proud of me.
Every day, once Dil Bechara came into, it was released, 2,000 crores opening, 2,000 crores opening. These were the headlines that were flashing everywhere, right from the television to the newspaper to the magazines, tabloid, everywhere. How was that, especially for you and the entire team of Dil Bechara?
It was so exciting. It was like you're living in a dream, and at every turn you have like this new surprise that comes to you, and like a new when you're in Candyland, like it's like a new candy that you come across. For me, it felt like that.
Did you guys expect that this film will be something so big, bigger than the other big commercial films?
Initially, no. We knew we were, shooting, and we were putting in all our efforts, and like everybody was so passionate on the film. But you never think of the outcome, I guess, when you initially start off on the project. Like you're just there, and you're like, I'm giving it my 100, and we'll see how everybody responds to it.
Okay. I think on that note, we'll go for a small break. We will be back with Gazella sharing more moments and her journey with Dil Bechara, and also her future plan when it comes to the film industry, and also she'll also share some tips and extra guidance for the upcoming directors and the youngsters who want to make their debut in the film industry. Keep watching Goa 365. Welcome back, and I still have Gazella with me. So Gazella, tell me the most difficult challenge that you faced during going through this project.
So there were a couple. Not like a personal challenge or something, but with shoot and stuff, there were challenges that came up like every day, if you would put it that way. So I'll tell you one incident that we were doing. We were shooting on a busy road in Jamshedpur, and basically Tata runs that town, as in they've developed the entire town and everything. So all the people go to work around, say, 9 o'clock to the factories and everything. So we had a really early call time that day. It was 4 o'clock, and we were supposed to start shoot at 6 in the morning. So by before 9, we would wrap up. It was just like a small scene that was supposed to happen on the road. And what happened is our tracking vehicle had an issue. there was something wrong with it, and there was a part that they needed to fix, and for some reason it was not happening, and everyone was at it, and by the time they fixed it, it was around 8:30, and by the time we actually started rolling, it was 9, and everyone was on their way to work, and and we were trying to hold up everybody and tell them, please wait, like we'll just take this shot and we'll be out of here. But everybody was so furious that they broke the barricade, and they are like, we just need to get to work, like we don't care. And they just started, like, so our tracking vehicle took a turn, and the traffic broke at the same time, like the barricade broke, and we were right in the center of local people trying to get to work. So it was pretty scary at that point, but we had to cancel shoot for the entire day, and yeah, that was that was a challenge.
Would you like to share some funny or strange moments that happened during this shoot process?
Something funny, I'll tell you. So what happened is we were shooting at this lake, the where the bus is. I don't know if you recall in the film. So it was pretty far away from everything, all the main things in Jamshedpur. So it's like a lake, and there's it's like a park, and there's like a beautiful lake at the end of it. So that's where we were shooting. So what happened is, I don't know who, but they forgot to put fuel in the bike. And we were supposed to take a shot over the bridge, and it was like a very, very short distance, but there was very little fuel in the bike. And to get to a petrol pump, there was like, it would take at least half an hour, 45 minutes. And everyone on set was stressing, like, and we didn't tell the director or the DP or anything. And everyone in production was like, who didn't put fuel in the bike? So we sent somebody to get fuel, and we were just praying and hoping that the bike doesn't stop mid-shoot, like if they roll and the bike suddenly stops, they would all be jacked. So that was pretty fun. Like, now, looking back, I'm laughing, but that time it wasn't funny.
I think you have a lot of memories when it comes to your first film, right? So what are the next plans that you have scheduled or already planned for yourself?
So we were working on a web series, but right now, due to the lockdown and everything, I mean the COVID situation and the cases rising here in Mumbai, everything is at a standstill. I mean, we are trying to start shoots on a smaller scale, but I mean it's going to be difficult. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now.
Okay. So I just wanted to know, total how many months did it take to complete full Dil Bechara?
So we didn't shoot it at a stretch. We shot the Jaipur and Ranchi portions at a stretch. Then we had a few scenes here and there in Mumbai that we shot in Thane and at Film City. And then there was the Paris portion, which was a 1 week shoot. So I think approximately it was 35 to 40 days of shoot.
Okay. And how almost 4 to 3 different locations, and also going international. So how was that experience, especially shooting because you have already been a part of Mumbai for a very long time. Then you had to go to Jamshedpur and also to Paris. So how was that? Different locations, because it is something start in your career, and you're not starting in one location itself. You're going to 3 different locations. So how was that? Because there are lots of youngsters especially who are looking up to start off their career when it to directions or to acting or production and all of that. So if you could share those kinds of moments or your journey when it comes to 3 to 4 different locations.
So I think it's pretty great because when you work on a film, and especially when you're going out of Mumbai to shoot and stuff, so
Hmm.
everybody on the set becomes like a family. You
Hmm.
know, everyone is supporting each other. You get talking, you work together, and it
Yeah.
becomes like an entire family that is going to a place to do this to complete a task. So it was great because everyone was so supportive, and I think Jamshedpur was beautiful. Ranchi too was amazing, and so yeah, it was great. I mean, you always, when you have like such supporting individuals around you, it's always a good thing.
So, as I was saying in my previous question, there are lots of people, there are lots of youngsters also who want to start off their career in the film industry through different genres and different sectors. So, what will be your advice to these upcoming budding talents over here?
So I would say, keep at it. I mean, if you have a dream, if you have a passion, work
Hmm.
towards it.
Hmm.
You can start small. Like for example, if you wanna get into direction, or you wanna be a singer, or something like that. Start small. Record your own short films. Record your own music. Create a YouTube channel. Upload your work on it. I mean, it's so amazing that we have the internet now, where you don't really have to physically be at places. You can
Yes.
just probably send somebody a link, and they can check out your work. So, yeah, I mean, when you start initially, you'll probably not be happy with your work. But if you go on making more and more, or working towards what you want to do, you're going to reach there eventually. So just work hard. That's all I would like to say.
Okay. I will go a little more into depth later, but I would like to go on the past first. Gazella, you also made some documentaries when you were in college, and I still
Yes.
remember. So, do you think that helped you at a very early age because you studied mass comm, okay, and then you also did some documentaries in Goa and then in Mumbai also. So, how was that experience that time and today to what you have done?
So, because as I said before, because of those experiences, I was more equipped and I could handle more things on set. And initially, when you start out, it's all I mean, I'm sure you understand, because it's those camera angles, it's the mic that needs to be too close or needs to be too far, or there's no breeze getting into like the mic, or and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, it is because of what I learned back in college, in my filmmaking. That is why I could understand, why the camera is being placed here on set. Why are we taking this scene at this particular location, and why I need to light this scene in such a way to portray like an emotion. So, yeah.
How was it even working with the Khan, that is Saif Ali Khan, because though he had a small part to play in this movie, so how was even sharing some the flow with him, especially?
So he's brilliant, and he's so professional. Like he learn all his lines and everything, and then he'll come on set, and then in no time he'll shoot and he'll be out of there. I think it's the professionalism that he had is what I was amazed at the most.
Okay, when you said professionalism, so I would like to ask you, Gazella, from this movie, some things that you have learned and which will help you to grow tomorrow.
A lot. I mean, every day on set is a learning experience, and there's always something to do. Like you can't sit idle. There's always somebody who needs an extra pair of hands. So, and on a production of such a big scale, I've learned a lot how to work with different departments, and how to not let your egos come into play. and basically just work towards the bigger goal and work towards making a film or telling that story that you initially set out to tell.
Gazella, if you would not be in this industry, if you were not chasing your dreams, because you had a vision at a very early age, I will say, if you were not into this field, what would Gazella be today? Did you have a backup plan? Kind of.
Actually, no, I didn't have a backup plan. But I don't know. I haven't really given that a thought. Probably like a chef or something, because I'm very passionate about cooking also. So I guess yeah.
Okay. So I think before we come to an end, I would like to ask you with regards to the message to especially every follower who wants to make something in life, not related to film industry, maybe in any other industry, maybe it can be media, corporate, anything. So what will be, because you started off with a small thing and then you came out in flying colors. So what will be your advice for people who want to chase their dream, because you said it's all about chasing the dreams? So what will be your advice for the people who are chasing their dreams?
I would say never give up, because I mean I'm sure like hurdles will come, and you feel like this is it, this is the end, maybe this is not what I should be doing. But if you're so passionate about it, then this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you just have to overcome that hurdle, and then you look back and say that was nothing, I can do this. And always have this never give up attitude, and just keep working hard, and always have your goal as a center of your head, and say this is what I want to achieve and this is what I'm going to do.
I think on that note, I wanted to go on and on because I really want to know more, but we do not have that much of time. But thank you so much, Gazella, for being a part of Goa 365. With regards to your career, I know you will do something more and more and more big, and hope we meet again soon, where we discuss about another big project that you have done or which you will be doing. Yeah. I think on that note, we come to an end with this episode of Straightforward. And on behalf of every viewer of Goa 365 and every fan of Dil Bechara, Gazella, we would like to wish you all the very best, and congratulations to you and your entire team once again.
Thank you so much.
And stay safe and good luck in future.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.